What's up, everybody? Well, I got another gameplay video for you guys today, and this time we're gonna try to play some Watch Dogs on the main computer here. But this time, obviously at 4K. Hopefully it'll let me play, I don't know. It might say, it might have the Nouveau on it and say, hey, you played on too many computers today. Hopefully not, but I'm ready for it. A lot of games have done that to me in the past. Not very recently though, but in the past. So, also, we don't have to worry about it not filling the whole screen because it's not ultra wide. This game was too old, so it apparently does not support ultra-wide, which is a shame, but obviously for the people that made that, it's a program download away. It's not that big of a deal. You can make almost any game ultra-wide supported. Anyway, why don't we not waste any more time and go hop ourselves into the game. All right, cool. We got audio, it seems, and video. So hopefully it stays that way for the actual gameplay, and if that's the case, it'll be the first one that actually worked out completely perfectly. All the rest of my stuff all have some error some way or another. This game was another bitch to actually get footage for. But anyway, let's go get into the game and see for ourselves how it plays. All right, here we are in the game. And we got sound, we got we got afterburner, we got everything. I think I was gonna say FPS, but then I started thinking about fraps and I was like, man, that's old. Such an old thing. But sometimes I try using it, but I've never really had it work where nothing else has worked. So I haven't really used it for like ever. But yeah, so far this one seems to be pretty decent with the frame times. It still has a big stutter every once in a blue moon, but it seems to be pretty damn good. It might even be the smoothest out of all of them, but it's hard to make that, claim without actual data. But all of them are pretty smooth once they get going, but I'd still say this one has the slight edge in frame times. You'd have to put the videos side by side and play them to see, but I think the other one had more little stutters in the frame time. Would you notice them while just playing? Probably not, but I just want to, just be honest. That's the best thing you can do with a YouTube channel, is to always be honest. And if something's messed up, then you can just say, oh, sorry, I messed up, and then try again. Instead of just trying to fake stuff or whatnot. Not saying too many people do that, but I swear some of those YouTubers just don't even have this stuff and just make benchmark runs and whatnot. And it's like, huh, that's interesting. Your guys' shit's way off compared to everybody else's, but okay. But yeah, this game doesn't seem to be like an ultra amount of CPU wattage, but definitely seem to use a little bit more than some of the AMD products I have. Well, half of them are in laptops and handhelds, so of course you're not going to get no 100 watts in those and stay cool, at least not easily.
There was a blackout at the game. Lights were out.
Almost forgot to put my pizza in the oven. I heard it ding. But, okay, Google, set a timer for 16 minutes. Ah, that's so nice. I like being able to do that and have it actually work. Foreclosure house for sale. Well, that's no fun. I don't think anybody wants their shit foreclosed on. Alright, one last hit for the road. Well, alright. This was a good spot to move on to camera, so let's go move on to camera. Alright, let's get ourselves a little camera recorded gameplay now. Yeah, this game definitely looks good on OLED. At least, probably because it's been so, like, dark and gloomy so far. Although bright scenes and stuff look great too, but it's especially good at the dark and gritty kind of stuff. Because it does perfect blacks and what have you. What the hell do I mean by explode? Why would I be able to explode grates? Huh. First in news. Yeah, I'd say this one's probably the smoothest in the frame time department. It still had a stutter every now and again, but I don't think they were quite as big as they were in the AMDs. But those ones still, it's not like they have it constantly all the time, no matter what, everywhere. Sometimes it'd be like buttery smooth just like this, and then sometimes it would just start having little tiny stutters. And with FreeSync and no frame rate counter up, I doubt I would even notice them. The only ones I notice is like if we drop from like 200 and something FPS now all the way down to like 140, I'm sure I would notice that, and then went back up. I would notice those kind of stutters. I don't think G-Sync can save you from that. Looks like even at 4K you can't get 100% GPU utilization everywhere. That's crazy. But at the same time, I guess I shouldn't be too surprised. Like I was saying earlier, when you have such a CPU intensive game, it's hard to, just have its GPU be maxed out. Now eventually there'll be a CPU that's fast enough to play this. That's crazy that this thing can't. I'd say this is the strongest in the single core department that I have so far. And has the fastest DDR5 as well. And the fastest storage. So it's got quite a lot going for it. And it's got only one that has a custom loop. At least for the CPU. I never got around to putting one on the 4090. Once I get the 5090, I might. Unless they're for sure going to do a Titan. Then I'll just get an air-cooled one so I can plop it in my other computer and just be like, alright, there you go. I don't have to tear it apart and put the freaking stock cooler back on. But, oh, see, there's still some stutters. See? That's about as bad, actually, as the AMD computers. So they're all pretty equal. And they, but, anyway. Ooh, it's a gas station. Yeah, hopefully if there is a Titan, I'll just water cool that for sure, because that's going to probably want some major power, and it's going to need some good cooling. But I'll need a better case for that. I don't think this 420mm radiator is going to cut it. Not for a GPU and a CPU, although I'm not going to go with the crazy-ass Intel CPU this time, I don't think. I think I'll just go with the 9900 3D when that comes out. And just be done with it for a while. I mean, unless I'll probably wait until the Arrow Lake comes out, because maybe I'll just get like an i7 Arrow Lake if it's going to be like the most crazy ass thing for gaming ever. I always care about gaming because I can edit my videos off my GPU, or encode them rather. So, well, I think even the timeline stuff uses that now because it's so much smoother now. Like never like drops frames. It's just like crazy fast. Anyway though, I think that's probably good. So why don't we go wrap this video on up? Alright guys, that's a wrap for this video. It actually let me play, so I don't think there's any new VAR on here. Just watch, I get owned in the face when I go to start the next video. But hopefully that won't happen. I'd have to be pretty damn unlucky. But now we can go ahead and try the TV PC net. Now, I don't know how smooth that one will be. Sometimes that one actually ends up being the smoothest, because at 4K your CPU isn't as important. Obviously the 13900KF and the 7800X 3D can pull away from it in 4K still, but usually it's not by a huge margin. But in any case, that's all I got for you guys for this particular video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out, guys.